Okay, it's February 20th, 2019. Today is the 57th anniversary of John Glenn's historic flight, orbital flight, launched right here at Pad 14 at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. Evelyn is here, enjoying this historic moment with me. We're going to give you a quick walk through the complex. It's a little bit windy, sorry about that. We got some ocean breezes blowing in, but we thought we'd just record this historic day for you all. Not very many people get the opportunity to come to this location, so it was important for us to document it since we're so privileged to have the access to come to this wonderful spot. Hallowed ground, really. So Evelyn and I are going to head down this way and we'll show you Complex 14. There is a monument there placed at the end of the ramp, and the Atlas would have come down this road that Evelyn's walking on, would have come this way and then around and up the ramp to be loaded on the launch pad. And here you can see the concrete ramp is still very much intact. Obviously, with the ocean air over the years, the salt air has corroded a lot of the steel beams, so they've been replaced. There's some new gray painted steel beams that you'll see there to preserve this historic site. Now, the main platform that the Atlas sat on is gone. That is, it was so severely corroded that collapsed and was taken down, the remnants of that. But the footings for that platform are there. So basically, the Atlas would have rolled up to the top of this platform, basically to the very end of it, and then the last section would have been the launch stand itself that the Atlas would have sat on. The gantry, part of the gantry section, the umbilical section is still, remnants are still on the top of the pad, and then the gantry would have rolled off to the right of where you're looking now and been out of the way for the launch. So you can see here, this structure placed. We're going to walk around to give you a view of where the Atlas is positioned. Again, down the road that the Atlas would have traveled down, including Atlas ICBMs that were launched here as well. The very first free world ICBM was launched from Complex 14. We're going to follow Evelyn because she loves this place. For those who don't know, Evelyn is an Atlas fanatic. Loves that missile. We spent a lot of time at Vandenberg at the launch complexes there, and now here at the Cape at this wonderful place of history. We're going to continue to follow her because she knows what she's doing. So we'll follow the expert. Again, sorry about the wind. It's blowing pretty good, but the skies have cleared. Really cloudy this morning. It's cleared up beautifully. As you can see here, as I'm approaching, you'll see the remnants of the steel beams, the original steel beams there, rusted, and the gray ones that were put in place to support that structure. Now, the ramp and the launch pad itself was actually sticking out from here. So it went from the end of the concrete ramp that you see up there with the railing and it extended out. And right here in front of us are the footings of where the beams would have come up and then taken the platform and made it across the top. The Atlas would have sat up here. And of course, flame bucket was back here underneath there. And of course, water suppression, all that stuff would have flowed down this way, as well as exhaust would have been shot out this way down this concrete ramp and down here. But as I come around, you'll be able to see the concrete footings for the pad sitting in front of us. Again, the pad would have extended out to this point here. And so all of this here was all part of that footings, and then the rails would have gone up here, and then the platform would have extended out, the launch pad and the rocket would have sat up here. And of course the Atlas would have stood right here. So this is Pad 14, the famous site of not only John Glenn's historic launch, but Scott Carpenter, Wally Schirra, and Gordo Cooper, all launched from Complex 14 here at Cape Canaveral. Truly an honor for us to be here on this 57th anniversary of this historic flight with John Glenn. And just wanted to share this with you all. Glad to see it still standing. It's the last of the Atlas ramps, if you will, that are still in place. Fortunately, the salt air is corroded. This complex is so bad that many many of them are gone now. Some of these pads are being reutilized, and matter of fact, next door is Complex 13. That's where SpaceX has their landing zones 1 and 2 for their Falcon boosters and their Falcon 9 boosters. So that was an old Atlas pad. And then off here, off in this direction, further down ICBM Road, is where all the Titans launched, and then down at 19 is where the Gemini Titan launched, just a short ways in this direction as I'm facing now. So the early U.S. space program right here at Cape Canaveral, which was also renamed Cape Kennedy, for about 10 years, and then went back to Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. So Evelyn, what do you think?
Amazing as always.
Always great, isn't it? Just a fantastic place. I'm going to back out here just to give you guys a different view of the ramp before we close. A little bit further out here. Sorry about the shaky video. And there it is. So February 20th, 1962, astronaut John Glenn launched right here at Complex 14. Thanks for watching.